Mother, I've returned home from school. Oh boy, sure is quiet around here. I wonder what my mother is up to. Nothing other but troublemaking can't fix, as a casual young British schoolboy would say. Mother? Mother, are you upstairs? I'm coming upstairs, Mother. Oh boy, wait until you hear about the great day I've had. Mother, what the heck?
Welcome back to the news at 5 to 5 till 5 till 5 to 555. I'm your host, Newsman Number 1, and tonight's top story. Goop Gooperson, are your parents safe? Probably not. Here's a diagram. The areas in red. You're not safe. Sorry about that. Goop Gooperson has recently gone on a string of doing people's mothers, making their way from county to county, country to country, all in a desperate attempt to escape the police. They, however, have been quite successful, as our police force have done nothing to stop them. They are also wanted for the murder of their ex-cop number 1. But that's much less interesting to talk about in the news, so we're just going to omit that tiny little detail. We now go to our news correspondent, the newsman number 2, who's getting an eyewitness report. Thank you, news reporter number 1. I'm news reporter number 2, out here in the field talking to this young child. Now, would you mind discussing what you just saw when you came back today?
Oh, well, I walked in on my mother, and, there was this weird blobby guy in the same room, and they were platter caking,
Wow, that sure is interesting. Back to you in the newsroom, news reporter number 1.
Come back. What did you do with...
This just in. We seem to have apprehended a guy who looks to be at least somewhat Goop Gooperson. That's right, the search is over. Your mothers can come out of the Superstellar Funtime cellars now, if you know what I mean. I need to go and let my mother out of the basement. I think I left the keys in the basement. We'll be back again at 5 to 5. Till then, have a good news day, I guess.
FBI, open up!
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. You're not a cop, are you? You better not be a cop. I really hope that you are not a cop. Well, I've run into a bit of trouble recently. I didn't know that doing so many people's mothers in succession would be such a crime, and that the cops would be after me. I really don't know why they're after me so bad, and why they keep coming after me. It's like, it's almost just a plot or something. But anyway, I've decided to ditch my usual residence, and instead I've just went into this I don't know, man, I'm in a cardboard box. I can't even remember how I got here. Well, no, actually I can. I can remember every single detail of it. Want to hear? Of course you do. Everyone wants to hear. No, nobody's ever heard anything different. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What do you want to know how I got here? I mean, it all started when I first got here, man. It all started on the first day.
Right, well, oh god. Work! Oh, okay, well, that worked. Yeah, so this is gonna be like a whistle-stop tour, because I can sort of hear the police sirens outside. So, let's just, get on with it and make sure that everything is, nice and concise. First stream was good. First stream was great, actually. I have nothing to complain about. There definitely wasn't this high-pitched noise that continuously just played throughout the entire stream, and that I didn't hear, but my friend did. Hey, Fox! Yeah, that definitely wasn't a thing. But, apart from that, it was a great first stream. I mean, that screwed up the second one, because I sort of just went, oh boy, I'm really hyper. I just did a really cool thing. I should keep doing this really cool thing and continue doing this really cool thing for the rest of my life. And then, nobody watched it, and I just ended up arguing with my friend underscore Charles over what the best wood was. He's wrong. He's dead wrong. It definitely is not oak. It's so stupid.
And then I just had a really good idea, which was to try and stream anything but Minecraft. And that would actually turn out to be extremely beneficial, as I immediately started streaming Plants vs. Zombies, which is one of the best games that I could have ever streamed at the time, because, you know, it's really fun, it's really easy, sort of, but it's really just a good game for people to be able to watch and genuinely understand what I'm doing. And then I had, like, this... Yeah, I forgot to turn on the audio for the game. But, you know, it's not the worst mistake I could have made. Literally, like, there was so much worse that I could have done. But this one did fine. This one did fine. It was all fun. And then I had, like, a very good idea, which was, I'm going to start my own Skylanders series, and I'm going to call it Skylanders Goop Lock. And what Goop Lock is essentially, and then I had a brain fart for the next 20 minutes because I didn't know what a Pokemon Lock entailed, apart from the basic premise, and still don't, actually. I don't know what the rules are, but it's a Goop Lock, screw you, I'm in charge. So it started off, actually, being okay. I just sort of gave myself a Skylander every level, but then Pansage showed up, who is actually a viewer who continuously shows up on my streams, and it's genuinely really cool. But yeah, Pansage King showed up, and Pansage King was like chatting, and it was the first time I actually had like a conversation with a viewer, and that was just amazing. I had never had that sort of like antisocial but social reaction. And I continued this series long on, blah 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 blah, got to like Meerkat, and then I had a terrible idea.
Tell us where you hid those mothers. Damn it, it never gets easier. Can I see you outside for a second, partner? He's not cooperating. I say we resort to a police officer's best friend. You don't mean? Yes, police brutality him. Damn it never gets easier. Hold on a second, partner. Isn't Gooperson blue? What do you mean? I haven't had an excuse to abuse my power in at least 2 days. Why would we stop now? Why, it seems we've arrested the wrong fellow, chap. Sorry about that. Here's a $5 Amazon gift card. Get you and the mother something nice. Oh, that's what happened to you. Well, yeah. Damn it never gets easier.
One night, I was peacefully just minding my own business, and I asked my friend, hey, you, give me another follow goal, because I rotated around my friends. It makes it so my dumb brain doesn't have to come up with any ideas whatsoever, because if I come up with ideas, I'm absolutely stupid, and will just come out with some shoot like, oh, what if I did My Singing Monsters for the next 72 hours? That sounds enjoyable, doesn't it, my dear? And, well, he said, so we're going to see if you can play Phasmophobia. I didn't own the game. I said, okay, I'll buy it if I can reach it within, reach 30 subs within, I think, 7 days? Yeah, that sounds about right. That was a terrible idea. I then immediately sprung into, wow, this could be really cool, and decided that the best thing I could have ever actually done is to make this a big streaming event. Every follow I get, oh, I know, every follow I get, I will make a different day of streaming. It'll be a different game, and everything will be perfect. And to be honest, for the first few days it was. Goopathon as a whole was one of the most fun things I've ever done. Stressful? Yes. Took up most of my free time? Yes. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was amazing. And the experience I actually got from it, genuinely, usually okay. Ah, what a lovely day to be playing a good game. And no one is being mean to me, because why would they? I'm not someone that people are mean to usually.
Kill yourself.
However, she did show up. CSS41. Now, while this must not seem too much for the average viewer, CSS41 showed up and kept calling me table, toaster, chair, and then ended up writing Goop fanfic, eventually. Not during Goopathon, I don't think, but just eventually. It's weird. The only thing that was really consistent throughout the Goopathon streams was that I kept having to extend it further and further and further, but that every Wednesday I would be streaming Skylanders, and I would continue with the whole Gooplock thing. I mean, technically, still continue with it as I'm, writing this video. But one thing that I didn't expect was at about, I think it was I got up to Drill X in Skylanders Giants, and that was like close to near to the end, closer to the end, and you can get the general idea. When this, I'd like to say big streamer, KBO1N, probably, showed up and raided me for the first time ever. That was the first raid I ever got, and it pushed me over the boundary to get the Twitch affiliate. Twitch affiliate, for those who don't know, means that I, as a Twitch, streamer, can start offering emotes, subs, and monetizing my channel as general. That is great. That was great. I stayed up all night waiting for an email and realized Twitch wouldn't send it until about 7 a.m. So I was very stupid. But, it's an easy mistake. It's an easy mistake. All water under the bridge. But all good things do have to come to an end. Unfortunately, it got to the point where I wasn't getting much sleep, and I wasn't able to spend free time with friends or family. And I think I actually talked about this on stream to viewers at the time, and decided that it was probably time to just lay Goopathon to rest. Goopathon, again, greatest thing I ever did for my Twitch channel, but way too overwhelming to continue for 45 days. Oh god, I forgot it lasted. No, 46. Because I made an extra special stream at the end of it, because I'm mentally insane. And that was the end of an era, basically. The next thing that I did, actually, instead of just being normal, was my entire life shattered apart. At the time, we ended up getting the entire house rewired because of bad wiring, which meant there were holes in the walls, it was drafty, it was awful, and so my mother, of course, being the respectable woman that she is, I love her very much, but basically, she had already gotten plans to get the entire rooms replastered, repainted, blah 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 blah, so that it was livable conditions, and that I didn't keep accidentally walking into walls and pieces of them falling off into the floorboards, and then me just sort of looking at it, thinking, is that edible, or am I mentally insane? It's probably always the first option. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Besides the point, we actually then continued in this manner for a very long time, in that I was trying to get my room done as fast as possible so I could get set back up. But during the meantime, I couldn't stream, I couldn't make content, I couldn't do anything. So my actual plan was to just hand the stream key to my friend Fox, who bet me to fast forward, and basically ask him, hey, could you stream? Which resulted in one stream, and then I came back when I had my computer back for the entire weekend, and did another, and then another. That was about 3 streams in the month, almost immediately after Goopathon. So imagine the channel growth as a curve, and it goes up, straight up, shooting up like a rocket. It's going great. This looks like it's going to be the best thing, and then it just collapses, and like somehow reaches the Earth's core, even though it's a screen, and like the image shouldn't be able to extend off it, you get the idea. Complete stagnation, and I couldn't really do anything to avoid that. But I did come back, and boy howdy am I glad that I came back. Boy howdy, am I actually that dumb? Okay, Goop, calm down. They're not after you anymore. You can just sit. You could, in and out, in and out. Okay, so what would you do if you were you? Well, I would probably go and get my laptop back, because I need that so that I can make a statement, and then I'm not guilty. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, like, it's only one of the most heavily guarded buildings in the entire UK right now. That's never been an issue before. Why would it now? Coming back, was great. I mean, it was the first time I'd ever interacted with my viewers since, like, a month prior, and it was at the perfect time where I could get my teeth into, like, streaming properly again, while also launching this YouTube channel, which you're watching stuff on. Hey, fun fact, actually, just before the cops get me, this YouTube channel, yeah, it says it was created on 28th of August. Oh, that is not a mistake. I know the first video was uploaded about November. Yeah, the reason that it was uploaded so late after the channel's creation is because the original first video was going to be called A Love Letter to Splatoon 2, and like a big old send-off to the game. But I'm terrible, I have terrible motivation, and I can't make a video for crap. So, sorry, no, I can make a video sometimes. Can't script though. Never could, never can. So, what I did is I just sort of postponed it, and then one night when I was just sitting in my room, finally having done, like, I think it was Akron SMP, which now has, like, 4 dislikes that it has likes, fun fact. I went, what do I like? I like my singing monsters. I'm going to make a video on my singing monsters. And on that whim, I immediately made one of the most successful videos I have ever made, which got me to where I am today. A lot of things has happened during streaming since then, such as CSS, who left for a while. She came back. That was great. It was amazing. It was like reuniting with an old friend. And then Pansage just left, which was dead sad. There was a whole kerfuffle with DuckGuard, who was annoying. And to be honest, I really love all you guys for everything that you've done. It has been an amazing year, and I really hope that this continues forward. Yes, I have plans, yes, I have stuff to do, but, like, coming down to it, I wouldn't be here, sitting at, I think, at time of recording, 112 follows on Twitch, if I hadn't had the initial support, and, well, let's be honest, Goopathon. I wouldn't be sitting here and be able to stream on a regular basis while also having people to talk to, instead of just sitting staring at my monitor, wondering what did happen to all those orphans. Where did their souls go? Why did I harness all of those orphan souls? Will they ever be whole again? Am I morally correct to do so? Ah, my laptop! I needed this. Okay, so let me just... good. All 1.9 terabytes of, well, evidence against Grim are still there.
We know you're in there. We need you to come out now.
You'll never take me alive. You'll never take me alive. I'm opening 3 grown
Hey guys, nothing just happened. That definitely didn't just happen. None of you viewed this. You may be wondering, this video seems a little bit late out, Goop. Why is it a little bit late out, Goop? That is entirely because it has been a week, and okay, look, I've been on the run again, and look, it's hard to not get caught by police and upload a video at the same time. Okay, I just need a second to get my head straight. Listen, it'll all be back to normal soon. I promise it'll all be back to normal soon. But, like, you know, leave a comment. I'll respond. I promise I'll respond. Yeah, if you like the video, yeah, there's more videos. Yeah. Honor, pleasure, bye.